What would make someone do the unthinkable to the person they claim to love the most? When 17-year-old Vilma disappeared in Sweden, no one imagined that her boyfriend would become the center of a horrifying mystery. Days later, a suitcase was found inside his apartment. Inside it was something so disturbing, it shook the entire country. But what if I told you that, even after his conviction, the most important part of the crime, Vilma's body, is still missing? And to this day, the only person who could end this nightmare refuses to speak. Tonight, we're diving into one of the most chilling and heartbreaking cases to ever unfold in Sweden. This is the story of Vilma Andersson and Tishko Ahmed, a case of love, obsession, murder, and a secret that may be buried forever. Vilma was a bright, cheerful girl, only 17. She lived with her family in Uddevalla, Sweden. Her boyfriend, 23-year-old Tishko Ahmed, had been part of her life for a while, but their relationship had grown toxic. On November 14, 2019, Vilma left her home and never came back. Her parents filed a missing person report. Police searched everywhere, but there were no signs of struggle, no answers. Until, on November 22 they entered Tishko's apartment. What they found would leave the entire investigation forever scarred. Inside a closet, hidden in a suitcase, was Vilma's head, wrapped in aluminum foil and tape. The rest of her body, gone. To this day, it's never been found. Police immediately arrested Tishko, but he denied everything. His behavior in the days after Vilma's disappearance was haunting. He went to McDonald's with friends. He acted normal, as if nothing had happened. When asked, he simply said, "I loved her. I wouldn't kill her. If I had, I wouldn't have left the head behind." Forensic reports showed disturbing truths. Evidence of blunt force trauma. Traces of blood. Tishko's phone data showed he left the apartment the night of Vilma's disappearance, likely to dispose of her body. Still, the defense fought back hard. They claimed the police could have planted the head, that the apartment had been sealed, and only police had access. They said, "No body, no cause of death, how can we be sure?" But the prosecution responded with certainty. "This is not a random planting. This is murder." The trial began in May 2021. The court heard chilling testimony. Vilma's mother, Linda, broke down in tears. She begged Tishko to tell her where the rest of her daughter was. He said nothing. On July 27, 2021, the court found him guilty of murder and desecration of a corpse. He was sentenced to life in prison. He was also ordered to pay Vilma's family $20,000 in damages. But justice didn't last long. Tishko's lawyers appealed, and in October 2021, the Court of Appeals made a shocking decision. His sentence was reduced from life to just 18 years. Why? Because Vilma's body was never found. Without it, they argued, the method of murder couldn't be proven. Her family was devastated. They took the case to Sweden's Supreme Court. But on December 15, their appeal was rejected. The final verdict stood. Tishko would serve 18 years, and no one would ever know where Vilma's body was. Today, Vilma's body remains missing. Her parents never got to say goodbye, never held a funeral, never found closure. Police no longer search actively, but every time someone calls in a tip, they respond. Still, the sea, the forest, the landfills, none have given up her remains. The only person who knows where Vilma is remains silent, and he may take that secret to his grave. How do you find peace when the truth is locked away forever? This case isn't just about a murder. It's about how much evil can hide behind a face that once said, "I love you." If this story moved you, leave a comment or share your thoughts. And if you're not subscribed, I invite you to join this growing community where we seek truth, justice, and the stories that must be told. Good night, and until next time.